Hi, it's Pastor Andy again, this time with another sermon teaser for June the 9th, 2013, or for this week's service with that date. And this week we're going to look, it's going to be a little bit of a foreign territory. We're talking about this idea of being on a journey, and quite frankly, there might be many that would like to just pass on by, just consider this an unnecessary rest stop and just keep moving and not have to talk about it. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the Song of Solomon, or the Song of Songs, as some might say. There's a lot of different speculation and differences in interpretation, whether some might consider it as an allegory or a drama or a collection of songs, unrelated songs. There's some that make more sense than others, certainly. But personally, I see it as a love story. I see it as love in the way that God intended love to be, love the way it was in the garden before the fall. And yes, there is an expression of love, both from the intimacy and the delight that they share in one another, from a physical and an intimate perspective, all the way through the sexual nature as well. But that's the way God designed it. And it's perfect, and it's pure, and it's true. And it's lost in our world today, and it's been lost really since the fall. The time that before the fall, they were naked and unashamed. But now we are ashamed when we are naked. Well, I think that's our loss. And I think it's understandable given the nature of sin. But it's not really the way that God intended for it. So as we look at the Song of Solomon this week, we're going to try and imagine a different life, a life in the garden, a life that will be restored in the kingdom in some sense. I don't know exactly how that will play out for certain, but love the way God intended, not as an allegory from him to us, but from us to one another, a sharing between a man and a woman in a marriage relationship, a beautiful thing, the way God intended. I hope you'll join us then.